Despite having a game world 18 times the size of Earth, Minecraft is a game about limits. When you start a new world, you can't break most blocks, you can't run for long without starving, you can't fight for long without dying, and you can't stay underwater for long without drowning. But as you play longer in a new world, you start to push these limits. You get new tools until you can break nearly every block in the game. You get better protection from monster attacks and weapons to kill them faster. You get a supply of nourishing food and potions that let you stay underwater indefinitely and swim in lava like it's a bath. That is the gameplay loop of Minecraft. You have to go and gather new items to gain a more comfortable experience. So why are so many people upset with that system when it's applied to the inventory? The idea of some nebulous inventory update has been growing in volume for some time. People with platforms of all sizes are posting, making videos, and harassing the Minecraft developers in their Twitter replies. And one idea keeps coming up.
This would go a long way to remedying some of the issues with the inventory.
Make the inventory bigger.
One of the most obvious solutions could be to expand the inventory size.
Now, you can go watch these videos to check, but everyone I could find asking for this specific change was very light on why. Seriously. If you are watching this and want Minecraft to have a larger base inventory, when was the last time you actually felt the limit of this space, and what were you doing? Now, if you have also never used shulker boxes in survival, I highly suggest going and doing that first and then seeing if your opinion changes. But for the rest of you, I'll bet your answer falls into one of three categories. I think most, if not all, Minecraft players have felt this one. Minecraft does have a major clutter problem, but expanding the inventory won't help that in the same way that adding more lanes doesn't fix traffic jams. Fundamentally, exploring in Minecraft is limited, and any inventory size will have the same problem as the current one. You can't explore forever in this game, and a bigger inventory is just going to be a short-lived band-aid fix. I was honestly a little surprised when I first heard this one, but yeah, some people have multiple, unfinished bases around their world and want to move items between them. This is where infrastructure comes in, especially if you're moving items from one base to another. Honestly, even if the inventory was made larger, this would still be a better way if you need to move items with any frequency. Donkeys, chest boats, ender chests, and chest minecarts are all really effective ways of moving large numbers of items, even if you don't have access to shulker boxes. This is the reason that a lot of YouTubers talk about this, because it basically only affects them. This is also the argument that I have the least patience for, because frankly, it's basically your own fault. If you're trying to make a mega build without shulker boxes, go get them, and if you've got access to the entire endgame and are still having issues, go back and build more infrastructure. It's not like I haven't done this stuff either, and I think it just comes with the territory of making videos and doing builds like that. And also, it basically runs into the same problem as exploration. In 5 years, when you have 4 new biomes and 80 new decorative blocks with no other use, we'll just be right back here having the same argument. We need a different solution. I don't think that backpacks or bundles or whatever cop-out thing most people want are going to work. They're just larger inventories by a different route, and they all have the same problems. First good idea is to start getting rid of unstackable items. Saddles, music discs, horse armor, enchanted books, minecarts, everything like this needs to stack to 64 or at least 16. We already have the abandonware combat snapshots doing this to potions, let's just do it with everything else. Another idea is to start making different structures have themed loot, or otherwise reducing the loot pool per structure. For example, each abandoned mineshaft only mined one kind of item, so that's the only one you can find in the chest minecarts. Or you could make it that some shipwrecks were going looking for treasure and only have a map chest, or were successful and have another treasure chest instead. As for infrastructure and moving items, honestly, minecarts need some kind of overhaul. Make the furnace cart not terrible, add some kind of system for changing tracks that isn't the jank we have right now, and other things like this. Donkeys and mules could also do with a speed boost and more storage, or some other way of buffing them to make them viable against elytra. As for builds, you could maybe have build limitations as part of the design process, but I know that this can be inconvenient for some build styles. Short of coming up with ways of easily delivering items to a builder over an arbitrary distance, I really don't have much. As it stands, I think we're just going to have to accept the limit the game places on us for this one. A larger inventory just doesn't solve the problems that this game has.